Legend Riders vs. Dark Riders. Chou Kamen Rider Taisen. Chapter 10. Back at the quarry, the four riders, Kaguya, Guraku, Tsukasa, and Daiki found out that Doshi was the one who brainwashed Guraku into getting revenge against the riders and creating Kamishocker. As the former was shocked upon his servant's secret. "Why would you do that for, Doshi?" "Let me explain the truth," said Doshi. "When hundreds stopped their attack on your and Kaguya's homeworld 15 years ago, you were happy and wanted to become a good Kamen Rider after you were saved by the end. To prevent it, I kidnapped and brainwashed you, replacing your real memory with a false one of getting revenge on Decade and the riders who were letting your parents to die in the invasion, so that you could support on 100 to destroy your world, Kaguya, and all of the Kamen Riders." This made the four surprised upon Doshi's true colors, as Guraku is furious over this. "How could you? To remove my memory of being rescued and idolizing to the end was your doing? To manipulate me so that you could take over the multiverse?" "Yes, by the way, Doshi, meaning comrade, isn't my real name. It is Shido, meaning path of death, as my true name, and I am the little brother of the boss of 100. With those words spoken from Shido, Guraku was more terrified than ever, as Tsukasa then says to the mastermind, "So you made up the name Doshi to become friends with Guraku for 15 years so that he can create Kamishocker after the defeat of 100. "Indeed," said Shido. "So I was sent to that world to kidnap Guraku under my older brother's orders and take him to the ship that the Cassines invented. After my brother was killed by Legend and Gotchard, I put my plan into action by letting Guraku to form Kamishocker and set our attack to the world of Gotchard." "Well, that's coming to an end," said Daiki. "Now that your overlord has turned over a new leaf, and with that out of the way, you'll be defeated by us Kamen Riders," adds Kaguya. Just before Guraku says last, "Doshi, no, Shido, you'll pay for all the things you have done to me." "Well, that's what you all think," states Shido, as he uses a grappling hook to grab the glass bottle off the ground and grasp it into his hand. "No, the bottle," shouts Daiki, as Shido laughs. "Ha ha ha ha, you should have think fast before snatching it away, but too late. Now I have it in the palm of my hand, and it looks like the energy has reached to 100%, which means I'll consume it and become the true Dark Dragon to take over the multiverse. Without further ado, let's drink." Shido then takes the lid off the cup and drinks the purple liquid, before dropping the bottle to the ground, smashing to pieces as Shido mutates into a giant dragon, roaring before sending out an energy blast from his mouth to the four riders, causing a exploding as they collapse before Shido flies off to Yokohama. "Looks like it's heading towards Yokohama, where Gotchard and the others are at," explains Tsukasa. "We should go help them," said Kaguya. "Right, and I know just the right person for this," said Daiki, as he uses the Kamen Rider Den-O ride card into the DN driver to summon him. "I, Havari." But before Den-O, Momotros, could finish his sentence, Daiki uses the final form Ride Denliner ride card to change Den-O into the Denliner, making him furious. "Hey, you ruined by roll call. All aboard everyone," shouts Daiki, as he and the three jump on top of the Denliner, before Tsukasa turns to Guraku. "Looks like we could use your help on this one, Guraku, since you do want to become a hero like Kaido, right? But I can't transform now that my Dark End driver is destroyed. However, I'm not responsible for the cause of this." "Well, congrats. Now let's go save the world of Gotchard," said Kaguya, as he and the two interdimensional riders transform as the train head towards Yokohama, where the Boom Boom Jirobo manages to overpower the dark-eyed groomer. "All right, let's finish this up," shouts Spoonred, as he and his teammates are about to activate the finisher for their robo, when suddenly getting shot by energy blasts. "What the?" shouts Spoon Pink, as they and the 17 Kamen Riders notice it too, before Shido approaches the city, as Vice looks at the dragon in shock. "Holy cow, Guraku just defeated Kaguya and Decade and consumed the purple liquid from the bottle. That's impossible," adds Deiji Igarashi, just as Shido covers his wings around the Kurumaju, causing them to fuse into a powerful monster, making the heroes surprised. "Did the dragon just combine to the Kurumaju?" Shock Spoon Black. "Yes, it did," Correct Spoon Orange. Seems like we got another problem in our hands. State Spoon Blue. Finally, I have obtained the ultimate body. Now you heroes can't stop me as I, Shidar Kuraju, will take over this world and the multiverse in my image. Announces Shido, now called Shidar Kuraju, as he sends another energy blast at the Boom Boom Jirobo, causing it to collapse. As Shidar Kuraju laughs in victory. How are we supposed to stop him now? Asked Kiwasakurai, just before Yuahira shouts out, "Guys, I saw something on the rooftop." The 16 riders turn to the building rooftop, as they see 4 young men staring at the giant, one with a wheel-like brace on his wrist, one holding a Gatling gun, one holding a blaster with a big gear on it, and one holding a sword with 5 color switches.